The Rutland Town 7th grade boys in the white uniforms taking on Pulteney 7th grade boys in the blue uniforms. This should be a dandy, so sit back, relax. Taking the action and the ball up in the air, and it'll be controlled by Pulteney, so they'll have the first touch. This is Shepherdson with the basketball. And we'll go through the rosters for both sides as this game will unfold. And again, you will see some great basketball. These are tomorrow's high school stars today on Munger Vision. Down inside on the wheel, you want to turn to the basketball, go to bounds off from Doherty. And the ball will be put into play now by Tyler Rice. Rice, number 3 out there. You'll have Hogenkamp on him, and Hogenkamp there defensively. The ball came all the way back to number 2, Cook. Jacob Cook will kill the dribble, bring it around to Shepherdson. Shepherdson will run the point. He's very smooth out there. He can put the ball up from the perimeter, and he can also drive the paint, and that's going to be a turnover as the ball went down inside to Jackson. Here's Szynski with the basketball. First shot of the afternoon is going to be a 3-point shot, a little bit off the mark. Szynski with a wraparound pass for Doherty. And he's double teamed down along the baseline in the corner. The ball tip goes back to Hogenkamp. It's to Casarino. He wants to put it on the floor, and jump ball call. It's going to stay down this into the floor. Colin Clark started the whole sequence off with that 3-point shot, and then everything just kind of fell into place to where we are right now after that. 6-minute quarters, and that's going to be up, and no, front rimmed it. Ball comes down to Casarino. He'll put the shot up. It was blocked. You see the official in the background, Colin Temple, indicated it was a block shot. A lot of offensive rebounds so far. 5-0 blue called for the foul, and I'm just looking out there. That's going to be number 50, Evan Jackson, called for the foul on Pulteney. Casarino into Szynski. He'll drive, contact, and they're going to call a blocking foul on number 3, Tyler Rice. Then it's going to be shots for Szynski. So Wyatt Szynski will go to the line, looking for the game's first points for Rutland Town from the free throw line. And that'll take place with 4:56 to go. He'll get it on that first free throw attempt. Now see, the basket didn't count. That's why I was looking for the first point. And it's 1-0 now, Rutland Town with the lead. And that's knocked away from Rice from behind, and Hogenkamp will go to Szynski. Szynski below the free throw line, all the way up and in, underneath, no good, and foul on Doherty. Yeah, no doubt about that one. That was some contact, and they'll make the call, and we'll have pressure in the backcourt as Rice will bring the ball into play. He'll get it off on the side to Cook, and Cook will bring it back to Shepherdson. And Szynski, that's going to be the matchup defensively here. That's going to be a 3-point shot off the mark. Rebound on this side by Jackson. He wants to take it to the hole. He'll duck up underneath, and Casarino with the block. It goes to Doherty. He's got a carry call. He's going to palm the basketball.
Slow it down. Get the ball to the point guard.
Yeah, and you can hear the coach in the background wanting to outlet the pass to a point guard and slow it down on the dribble when he's bringing the ball up, and it caused the turnover on the carry. And good job by Clark to get back defensively, take away the baseline, and bring it back now to Rice. He'll put it up, and no, trying to use the glass and bank it in, and they'll go out from Casarino, I believe, and saves with Pulteney on this, and it's going to be number 50, Evan Jackson, was hustling over to it. And Rice will take the ball out of bounds, number 3. Size-wise, they match up really well. I mean, they're physically about the same size, and that's going to be a 3-pointer. Sean Shepherdson with the 3-point shot, makes it 3-1 Pulteney. The winner here goes on to the championship game in this Peter DuPois tournament. Hogenkamp, 3 for 3, no good. The rebound will be Jackson, as he just beat Doherty to the ball. Down along the baseline. Nope, they had a good look down inside for 44 Tardif. And he just kind of rushed the shot a little bit, but he was open. Szynski might get called for a travel, or they're going to count the basket, call the foul. Basket's good. We're tied at 3 on the arm, and he's got the and 1. Looked like he got some college steps in there. So Szynski, Wyatt Szynski, will be off the mark. Hogenkamp will get the rebound. That was blocked from behind by Rice. Goes to Doherty. He wants to wheel to the hole and kick fire. Front rimmed the ball on the floor. Doherty will get to it again.
Kick it out, you don't have it.
And he'll swish it. I think he stepped over the line, yeah. So what happened, it's a violation. He stepped over the line before he threw the ball in bounds and it'll go over to Rutland Town. It's 5-3, Rutland Town with the lead. And we're early on here. We're just a little less than 3 minutes into the first quarter. Szynski penetrates, kicks it out. This is Casarino from the baseline. We'll get it. And it'll go 7-3 now. Rutland Town with that 4-point lead. And Shepherdson, who's got a 3-point shot in the contest, will bring it over the midcourt stripe. And we did have a switch. And I'm just trying to find the number real quick. Lance Palmer into the ball game, number 23 for Rutland Town. That's a 2-point shot and no good. Battle for the ball. Jackson will kick it out. Shepherdson for another 2-point shot and no. Look at that work underneath and got it. Cardiff with the basket. I believe it was 44. That's a good job of keeping the ball alive and getting some second opportunities. 7-5, 2-point deficit for Pulteney. Hogenkamp, no, almost climbed up and over the rim. Cardiff with the rebound twice, hands it off to Shepherdson, looking for the tie or the lead here on this possession is Pulteney. Shepherdson, nope. Rebound comes down, it'll be Casarino's turn. Outlets the basketball, gets it up to Clark. Clark lost the handle on it, and nothing but blue jerseys as they all got back in good defensive position. Rice will throw over the top to Cook. And Cook, being hassled by Clark, will give the ball off to Rice. Rice at the arc will go down in the corner. This is Shepherdson. Must go baseline to Tardif, and I believe Palmer got called for the foul. And it will be on Lance Palmer, and there will be 2 shots coming up. There's 44 for Pulteney, Dan Tardif at the line. He'll be up and a little strong. We'll get another chance here. And we have Davenport 32 in the ball game for Pulteney, and one more I says. Oh, Nathan Decker. Decker 25 in the basketball game. So a couple switches for Pulteney. He'll miss them both. He'll stay at 7-5. Rutland Town. Hogenkamp will get it to Szynski. And Szynski match up against Davenport. He got in the air. Ball will be turned over, and here comes Rice out of the pack with it, and he'll get a handle on it. Rutland Town back in good position defensively in that transitional defensive mode they were in. And boy, Hogenkamp on the floor with Rice. Jump ball, and it's going to stay down this end of the floor. You can see, boy, players going at it pretty intense. And Rice on the baseline. Right into Tardif, and oh, great inbounds play. They just didn't make the basket, and Shepherdson's pass up top. Clark will slap it away. Clark will chase it down. He created the steal and the shot, and wow, crazy action here in this first quarter. Shepherdson gets bumped and gets the pass off to Davenport. To Rice, who gets hooked, goes baseline. We'll kick it out to Shepherdson. Got it. We're tied at 7. Good recognition who was open on that little kickout pass from underneath the basket. Szynski to Hogenkamp. He'll line it up and hit the girder. Yeah, he hit the girder. That's out of play. So we're in a 7-7 game with less than a minute to go. 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pulteney will take over the basketball. And he'll bring the ball to Shepherdson. Sean Shepherdson, number 15. Cousins, number 10, is checked in for Rutland Town. So he gets some fresh legs out there. That's going to be up and no. Front of the rim rebound controlled by Rice, and he'll keep the ball alive. And I'm not sure. It was not touched, they said. It was just out of play. I don't know if he's looking for somebody sliding along the baseline to the pass or just lost control of the basketball. But we've seen no press. It'll just be brought up by Szynski. He'll look over to Coach Casarino. You see Davenport playing. Yeah, guy, nice job. Davenport right there in good defensive posture. And that makes it even 30 seconds on the clock now. Now we'll see the defense extend into the backcourt, and Szynski almost got the steal, went after the ball. Shepherdson with the hard push down the far side. It should be blue basketball. Yeah, it's going to be Pulteney basketball. We'll have it near midcourt. Only 5 seconds went off the clock. We're at 25 seconds to go. Cousins on Davenport, and Davenport was fouled. Nobody's in the bonus yet. This will be on the floor. No shots coming up. And we'll have Rice, who's taking the ball out the majority of the time here. Tyler Rice, number 3. They're looking for that same little bounce pass into Tardif. And again, nobody playing inside, and now they're going to switch Palmer around. Yes, now take away that little inside pass. And that will go. That's still in play. That ball's still in play, and there's somebody without a shoe out there. Hogenkamp, yeah, lost his shoe. Now we're going to have a timeout taken as Hogenkamp will put a new wheel on. And it's official timeout. So I'll go to Pulteney here because they got all their shoes on. And I'll tell you their roster. They have number 2, Jacob Cook, in their lineup. Number 3 is Tyler Rice. Brett Kelly wears number 10. Sean Shepherdson's 15. 20 is Justin Maynard. Nathan Decker's 25. Brandon Davenport, 32. Dan Tardif, 44. Evan Jackson, 50. And John Blanchard, 53. That is the Pulteney roster. And with 17 seconds to go, I think it's going to be Rutland Town basketball. I don't think the shoe was a violation, not having the shoe on his foot. Yeah, they'll bring it in, and they'll set it up on the inline. And Palmer, 23, will have Szynski in the backcourt with him. Not a long roster for Coach Casarino. There's Szynski with the gut inside the traffic, and yeah, got an offensive foul called on Szynski. Well, I thought it was going to be that or a travel, one or the other, but I thought the ball definitely would go to Pulteney. They got plenty of time, too. 8.2 seconds to go here. But Szynski lost his balance, and Cousins reached in and jumped ball. Oh, and then Davenport slamming the ball to the floor. And nobody talking to him, none of the officials, not the coach. Very lucky there, you didn't get a foul for that. So 4 seconds to go, and they'll go to the backcourt to Szynski. Szynski with the bump, the shot, and the air ball, and at the buzzer. Well, I thought it'd be a pretty equal matchup. It is 7-7 to score at the 1/4 play in the semifinal action between Pulteney and Rutland Town 7th grade. New 6 minutes on the clock as we have the 2nd quarter underway now. As Pulteney will have the basketball. Rice will get the ball into Shepardson. Shepardson had the ball knocked away, goes to Hogenkamp. He will regain it on that sideline, save the basketball, bring it back to Cousins. Took him up to Dougherty, and Dougherty will make the contact, spin, and now we're going to have jump ball call between Jacob Cook, number 2, and Cousins, number 10. Yeah, it's slide out, and the arrow will go with Rutland Town. And somebody take the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Cousins that will take it out of bounds. Austin Cousins will bring it into Andy Casarino, and Casarino to Hogenkamp. There's been a lot of perimeter shots in this ball game. And that's going to have a good bounce and drop for Casarino. 9-7, Cook with the basketball. I got a feeling we're going to be probably in the 35-point range in this ball game. That's going to be off the front of the rim down to Dougherty. He's looking for the outlet to the ball. He'll get it to Casarino, Andy Casarino, and he'll pull up at the arc with the defender in the air. And Tiny Hogenkamp fake the shot, goes to Casarino. He'll hit the girder. They get a lot of outside shots. Somebody trying to work the ball down inside and post up on either side. And that will come over, and Shepardson will make the catch. Looking for the tie or the lead in this possession. We're in the 2nd quarter, just underway. Just a minute mark now. We've played 1 minute. And Cook on the floor, and everybody on the floor will have a jump ball called. And I think, yeah, it's going to stay down with Pulteney. Rice will take it out of bounds. Tyler Rice, number 2, will head over the baseline. There's Cook popped open, and Casarino went around the screen. He switched off. Szynski got a hand on it, and Casarino will pick it up, and yeah, nice job of flicking the ball up ahead to Szynski. He'll walk up, get the ball in the basket. Now, to me, that's just an unnecessary foul, and you should have addressed that so the player understands that the next time. Well, the other thing, too, is, well, and I shouldn't be coaching on air, but as far as the offensive player, you shouldn't be kind of showboating and walk it in. That should have been just a normal layup and not even have been close to being a defensive foul afterwards. Should have had the basket already made. 12-7, lead goes to 5. Shepardson will spin away from the defense. They'll bring the ball over. Cook inside the lane. Nice job of getting inside. Offensive rebound and a putback is good by Tardif. And the lead cut to 3 now. Casarino showed him the ball, brought it back around. They'll go in the corner. This is Hogenkamp. He wants to lob it in. Dougherty to make the grab, and he might have been fouled on the floor, yes. Tardif called for the foul. That's good footwork down there by Dougherty. And for Poltley, number 10 coming in is Kelly. Number 10, Brett Kelly coming in. And this is the 7th grade boys bracket. Baseline, high arcing shot, no good. Ball spurts free, comes to the free throw line. Shepardson got in the air and put his foot down, and oh, his own teammate made him travel. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Spacing gets tight out there, and teammate bumped him from behind, and that threw him off stride, and that became a travel. So down to the 4-minute mark, Casarino dribbled it off his foot, saved it. Szynski, and I'm thinking it's going to be on Shepardson. I need the actual call. But Shepardson will be called for the foul, and Clark, 44, allowed to come in the ball game. He'll replace Cousins, and that's for Rutland Town. And that pass somehow finds Hogenkamp, just eludes Jackson. Clark up, and it hit the girder. That's why it's out of play. Dougherty made the catch and was taking it right to the hole, but it's a good call by the official. It just nicked the girder. To go down to Tardif. You know, that's not a bad idea to post him up, and that's way off balance and outside. And Casarino will get the basketball. There's a long pass front court. Stolen away by Rice. And killed the dribble, needs some help. And Shepardson, very good instincts, very good basketball point guard, comes back to get the basketball. Yeah, he'll call the play out. They'll set the screen up top, and the defense reacted so he couldn't get the three-point shot away. Tardif will go to the corner, save the basketball, put it on the floor. He's trying to dribble out of traffic, and he walked himself right down inside, and boy, jump ball. And the arrow will go with Rutland Town this time. We've got a lot of change of possessions and a lot of jump balls here in this first half of basketball. And we're nearing the midway point of this first half, 12-9, and yeah, it's going to stay with Poltley. It was a 3-second call that preceded it, and they had made the steal, but the whistle had already been blown. And so Poltley again, when they get hot here offensively, they're down by just 3 points. Winner goes on to the 7th grade boys championship game. There's the screen set, and that's going to be a defensive kickoff from Clark's foot, and really no damage done. Ball will just go out of bounds to Poltley, and they'll have Kelly take it out of bounds, number 10. Casarino will be called for the foul. Yeah, and that's nobody in the bonus situation yet. No foul, no 17 fouls yet. They'll just have the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Tyler Rice on the baseline. They're going to allow the sub to come in. It's going to be 25, Nathan Decker. Decker coming in for Tardif for Poltley. Poltley in the blue. And a 3-1 lead. It's been back and forth. It's only a 12-9 game right now. Rutland Town with the lead. Kelly lost it to Clark. Clark lost it back, and I'm not sure. Yeah, last touch by Kelly, who hustled down the floor and slapped the ball away from Clark before he could try the layup. And Palmer is going to be coming in for Hogenkamp. Palmer will be number 23 in white. Casarino with a hard pass to handle. And it just becomes a turnover. Rutland Town will pull out the press now, and they'll just have their defense set up. Just over midcourt. And I believe that's going to be on Casarino. Yeah. With a push from behind, and that's going to be 2 fouls now on Casarino. And now we've got to be nearing that 7-team limit. Yeah, that's going to be a foul. 3 fouls in a row now in Rutland Town. And it is the 1-1. So I knew we were getting close. That should send Kelly to the line. Yeah, and this is just a 1-on-1, so he'll line up for the first shot. So he gets set, and no, a little off the mark. Try to use the glass. Dougherty with the rebound. He'll outlet to Casarino. Casarino will break the timeline. Kelly came out to challenge him. Casarino got to the elbow and threw the ball over and away. For Clark, trying to go elbow to elbow and threw the ball away. As Hogenkamp will come out now, or come into the ball game, and Casarino will leave the ball game for Rutland Town. Well, neither team, I think you've watched what I watched, has really had a rhythm offensively or flow offensively. They tried to screen and roll, and that didn't work, and Szynski came over the top and almost came up with the steal, went diving after the ball. It's out of bounds off from Szynski. Rice looking, getting the ball inside. Decker was hooked and fouled, blocking foul. 1-on-1 coming up, so Decker will get the line shooting the 1-on-1. Palmer called for the foul. Cousins come back in the basketball game for Rutland Town, and he'll replace Clark, who's down to take a breather with 2:22 to go. Yeah, and he'll miss the first shot, and for the Rutland Town, as it didn't hit the rim, that's a violation. So both teams searching for some offense here. We get late in the second quarter. Szynski, a little creative move to the hole, no good. We'll have a jump ball called as Rice called up Dougherty, and it's going to be Pulteney basketball. Well, Davenport, 32, and Cook, number 2, coming in for Pulteney. And boy, tough to get the ball, and Davenport will receive the ball off the bounce, get it up to Shepherdson. Shepherdson in the air will find Jackson and bring it back. Oh, great pass. Didn't get to finish. Shepherdson one more time, left it on the rim, and Dougherty inside kept the ball alive. It's on the floor, and we'll have a jump ball. It's going to be Rutland Town basketball. I'll tell you, that was a really nice play on that pass underneath the basket. They just didn't convert it into points. See the crossover by Szynski. And he'll get the finish. Boy, they didn't come out and challenge him. They opened up the paint, and he'll take it in for first points in a long, long time. 14-9 now. Rutland Town's lead back to 5. To Davenport, and he's in some traffic. And Palmer trying to get around that screen, and that's going to be up, and no. Rebound, offensive rebound, and Davenport just tossed it on the inline. Good hustle by Davenport to get in there, and almost able to keep it alive. They'll throw over the top of the defense to Szynski, and again he's going to go all the way in and not get the finish. This time ball kept alive. Cousins up. That might have been partially blocked, and it's going to be Rutland Town on the defenses. Shepherdson up ahead to Rice. Rice to the hole. Going to be fouled. 2 shots coming up for Rice. Good push down the floor by Pulteney. Yes, now stop the clock with 1:13 to go. That's good. They'll get to double digits at 14-10. Chance to keep slicing away at that lead. And that's going to be up, and no. Jackson, jump ball, Pulteney basketball. Jackson will tie up Hogenkamp. And Colin Temple will hand the ball off to Rice. You see the stack formation. They'll bring it into Cook and Dougherty. I'm sorry, that's Cousins on Cook. They have Dougherty playing defense from behind on Jackson. And no, long shot creates a long rebound. Comes down to Cook to Rice, and he wants to drive. Hogenkamp gets in his way. He'll spin away from the pressure and give the ball back on the trail. And that's going to be Cook bringing the ball back to Davenport. They'll swing it all the way back around to Shepherdson. Travel called on Jackson. There's Dougherty, played him from behind, allowed the pass to come inside. Just took some steps, and Palmer will take the ball out of bounds, number 23. And Cousins now with the basketball. 45 seconds to go. It's been a choppy first half, that's for sure. Cousins, that quick explosion got in the front court. That's Szynski. He'll take the bump, lean in, and push the shot up. Comes a pass as Dougherty got it, and he'll push the ball out to Palmer. Got it! Palmer with the bucket. His first points of the afternoon. 16 to 10, 24 seconds to go, second quarter. Cousins with the steal, got a whistle. And Dougherty called for the push. We'll give Pulteney back the basketball at the free throw line. 10th foul, yeah, double bonus. That's 10 team fouls, 2 shots coming up. Yeah, and that will allow Jackson to go to the line. Evan Jackson to shoot the free throws. Jackson will look and swish it. Again, they cut the lead to 5 down. A chance to do more damage. No, got 1 of 2, and that long rebound will kick out to the side to Hogenkamp. Here comes to Szynski, and Szynski. They come out and they actually try to put 2 people on Szynski. He'll drive and, just left it short. Kept the ball alive and jump ball call. He got tied up, and in 6.5 seconds to go, it'll stay down this with Rutland Town. Yeah, and Palmer, who just made the last basket for Rutland Town, will try to get the ball in and jump ball the other way, and we will have Pulteney with the ball in 4.8 seconds with plenty of time to get a shot off for Pulteney. Now Rice is going to take the ball out of bounds. We're going to put Hogenkamp on the ball. That's going to be tipped. Comes to Shepherdson. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and it'll count. No, it's going to be off the mark, and we'll have a 16-11 Rutland Town lead over Pulteney at the half on Munger Vision. Rough and tumble first half. We will see what the second half brings, what adjustments have been made. One thing for sure, a lot of whistles, a lot of choppy play, a lot of outside shots. That will drop the Casarino. I don't know if they'd make any type of change defensively, but that's going to be a turnover on the inbounds play. It'll come over to Rutland Town. They'll have an 18-11 lead, 7-point lead. I think it's the largest either side has had. Let Clark take the ball out of bounds. No, we won't. We'll have Casarino take the ball out of bounds. So they'll get the inside play to Hogenkamp, and then the foul is going to be on. Rice will be called for the foul. That'll send Hogenkamp to the line to shoot 2. So a good start here for Rutland Town in the second half of play. Again, Pulteney with a lot of talented players out there. In a whole half of basketball to go. And hopefully they'll get things settled down. They're just trying to get somebody on the box right now, so it'll be tired of coming down on the box. And the first shot by Hogenkamp. Will be a little bit off the mark, and Hogenkamp will get another one. He'll eye the basket, put the second shot up, and get it. Got 1 of 2 to make it a 19-11 ball game. They're coming out and they're going to put some pressure on in the back court. It's a little different wrinkle than we saw in that first half. And actually, they pressured Shepherd. They didn't pressure Shepherdson. He was able to get the ball, and they'll go off to Cook back to Shepherdson. Yeah, they need to kind of get a rhythm offensively. They never really had a chance to establish a lot of outside shots, like I said, by both sides. And this is a tough gym, unless you're Pat O'Rourke, to shoot consistently from the outside. Has the low girders on the ceiling. It's going to be awesome. Shepherdson out of play. So a couple possessions and a couple turnovers, and Szynski calling Clark into the back court with him, and there's a touch-up and we'll go back to Szynski. He'll cross the timeline, and Cook will get the pass to the corner to Casarino, and he'll be off the mark. The reason I brought up O'Rourke is because he's grown up in this gym, and I've never seen anybody shoot so well, so consistently in this gym as what Patrick has done for Christ the King. I mean, that's the next game I got. I like the fact that they went to Jackson down the inside. He was out of bounds. He was just a little bit too far in the basket, but I like the fact that they're trying to go down inside and utilize their bigger men. Don't get discouraged with it. It's the first time you've done it in the second half. Stick with it. Szynski against Cook will cross over, get below the free throw line, and throw the shot up. I think he was looking for a whistle and didn't get it, and it became a wild shot out of bounds. Rice Hogenkamp with the steal, and he'll throw the ball back to Szynski. He'll ball fake, go up, miss the shot, get his own rebound, go up and get it. And Szynski will knock the ball down to Hogenkamp. He'll bring it back to Szynski, and boy, they need a timeout. They're on a run right now, 23-11, a 12-point lead for Rutland Town. That is by far the largest of the ball game. We have a foul on Szynski. And I think that is his third personal. Actually, I know it's his third personal. And the coach just confirmed that, just said to him, that's 3 fouls on him. That would change the complexion of the ball game if they lost Szynski. They don't have a very deep bench as it is. And that's 3 possessions and 3 turnovers by Pulteney. I've seen this Pulteney squad play better than that. That's got to be a travel or a foul or something. I think we have a timeout taken. There was no travel, no foul called. And that's what they're discussing right now. But it's going to be timeout taken, 23-11, Rutland Town with the lead in the third quarter. And that is just another takeaway, and I think it's going to stay white basketball. And they brought in a sub, Nathan Decker, coming in, number 25 for Pulteney. The press has certainly created a problem here for the Pulteney squad. Hogenkamp knew it when he did it. He stepped over the sideline before the pass was released. It's a violation. The ball will come back to Pulteney. So we'll have Decker take it out, and he'll be almost in the corner here at the Christ the King gym. They got a 1-on-2. Shepardson took it right into Dougherty, and I believe he picked up the foul. Yeah, 32 will get the foul. It should be a shooting foul. It should be a couple of shots. On the defense, they broke down there and gave up a 1-on-2. Or a 2-on-1, actually. Now send Shepardson to the line, and boy, they need these shots. They need to kind of get some offense going here. Nope, a little long. And that will be good. He'll get 1 and 2, and that'll be the first points here the second half for Pulteney. Szynski with the 3 fouls will bring the ball down against Cook. Cook there defensively picked him up just past midcourt. Szynski on the drive will kick it out to Clark. He'll let it fly. Long rebound, comes all the way down to Casarino. He'll drive the baseline, get the pass down to Dougherty, and got a whistle down inside. Cardiff on the floor, called for the foul. And the foul is starting to mount up now on a lot of the players. Either side with really deep benches. He'll muscle the ball up and out. It'll be saved by Clark before it crosses the timeline. He'll put it up, and, well, it came down, and I'm not sure he's getting the foul. Decker, I believe, is going to get it 25. 25 would be Decker, and that'll be 2 foul shots coming up now for Szynski. As the shot became an errant shot, landed right down in a perfect place for Rutland Town. And now send Szynski to the line. He'll be shooting a couple. He'll get the first one, making it 24-12. The press has really changed the complexion of the ball game that Rutland Town has employed in the second half. It's led to continuous turnovers by Pulteney, and also repeatedly it's turned into easier baskets for Rutland Town. That's how they've got the lead up to 12 now, and stays at 12. Dougherty crashing the boards. He'll step inside, and tell you what, that was a great move by Dougherty. Jump ball, and it's going to be Pulteney basketball. Cardiff tied up, and look at that. Dougherty didn't make the basket, but that was a good-looking shot. And they're going to let subs come in. Cousins and Palmer, 10 and 23, coming in for Rutland Town. And I didn't see anything coming. Nope, nobody came in for Pulteney. In that press, just to get the ball in bounds has been a problem because the ball's been tipped. Palmer will pick up the foul, and he's going to give the ball back to John Kelly. So we'll get Decker to put the ball into play. And that will come in, and Shepardson now with no pressure on him will cross the timeline. And there, with 3:19 to kind of get things steady down here, he kills the dribble. I don't know if he really was intending to take the shot. He'll drive along the baseline. Decker with a nice move, got his own rebound, put it up, a little strong rebound. Tardif had it, lost it, and well, a jump ball between Hogenkamp and Tardif. It's going to be Rutland Town ball. And now we've hit the midway point, and they'll put pressure. I don't think it's a bad deal on Szynski. He's got the 3 fouls, and that could be a 4th foul right there. 4 fouls on Szynski. So that's a big, big foul right there on Szynski. Will it take away any of his aggressiveness defensively? Jackson steps up inside and follows it up. Didn't get control of it. Casarino will be tied up on a nice job by Decker. And now Dougherty will come in for Szynski. So he'll sit down with those 4 fouls. And right now, this is the time if you're Polteny to put the press on when you have to play defense. Polteny just having all kinds of trouble getting the ball into play. And Decker called for the foul. Dougherty to the floor. He'll get up and the ball just goes side out. I don't have any team foul count, but they got to be close to 17 fouls. Cousins, no, good look, good shot, just didn't drop. And then, boy, everybody on the floor. It's Dougherty getting up along with Decker, jump ball. And it should stay with Polteny, and that's who's going to take the ball. No, I'm sorry, Rutland Town. It's going to be Casarino taking the ball out of bounds. He'll get the ball into Hogenkamp. Casarino from the corner, a little strong, a little long. Dougherty will save it once. Yeah, he'll get a hold of it, set his feet, and trying to use the glass to bank it in. Hogenkamp will get the basketball with 2:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Casarino on the run off the glass, no good. Tardif to the floor, the ball comes back to Hogenkamp, and that's going to be something. Offensive foul called on Hogenkamp. Yeah, it's going to be Polteny now trying to make a run here at the end of the 3rd quarter, down by 12 with 2:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. You're watching the 7th grade semifinal action. We're going to call Cook on the moving screen. Yeah, now Casarino with pretty much what you're watching. It's been the game. It's been like this. It's been a real physical, choppy game. And Dougherty will race into the front court and put the brakes on, try to split the defense, pick it back up, and no good. Palmer had the rebound, and Jackson came in and tied him up. And I'm waiting to see who's going to come back and take the ball. Bounces Davenport and Kelly come back in the ball game, over 32 and 10 respectively. For Polteny, it's going to be Davenport who will rush down there and take the ball out of bounds. And Jackson came back to give him an angle to get the ball to him, and he'll hand the ball off to Shepherdson now. That's a good job of getting the ball in bounds. 3 ball, no, rebound. Tardif fouled on the floor, no shots, I believe. That's going to be on Cousins, ball out of bounds on the baseline. Davenport looks, finds Shepherdson. That's Dougherty on him. Shepherdson, he double dribbled as he penetrated through the paint. He was trying to dish the ball off on the side, and Palmer, he's looking, and finding Casarino. Casarino has been pushed to the point with the 4 fouls on Szynski, and a quick push down the floor by Casarino. That foul will be on Kelly. And again, if that's not the 7th team foul, it's got to be awful close to the 7th team foul. Hogenkamp just kicked out into the back court. We'll get the ball back to Casarino. He'll let it fly. No, rebound. Dougherty. Oh, he's done a good job on the boards. This time it's going to come down to Jackson. Jackson with the outlet to Shepherdson, down the floor to Tardif. There's the catch. And blocked by Casarino. Oh, it looked like it's going to turn into an easy bucket. Casarino with the 1-1. That's the 7th team foul. The foul will be on Kelly. And Casarino will head to the line. He's an excellent free throw shooter. And again, they've hit the 1-1 with 1:11 to go in the third quarter of play, which means that Rutland Town will be at the line the rest of this ball game. Got it. He'll get a second chance here. 25-12 now. Pulteney limited to just the one made free throw in this third quarter of basketball. And we've got a violation on Dougherty. Shot was missed, but the ball will go over to Pulteney. That time they did a good job of getting the ball in play before Rutland Town could set it up. Davenport, oh, just off the mark. Long rebound comes down to Hogenkamp, and he'll outlet to Dougherty. He'll make the grab, and boy, that's where defense you've got to understand. If you just plant yourself, that you're going to get the charge called for you. We've got the 1-on-1 the other way, so both teams, I knew they were racking up the fouls. This could work to Pulteney's advantage here. Get back in the ball game from the free throw line. It's going to be Jackson heading to the line. So Evan Jackson. Will look and just off the mark. Dougherty with the inside position on the rebound. Got it past Shepherdson. He'll spin back to the middle of the floor. And he's going to take it all the way in to the corner and take the shot and make it. That's going to drive the coach a little insane. He was asking him to give up the ball to a guard all the way down the floor, and then he made the basket. What are you going to do? You know? And they're going to take the shot, and boy, they had a chance at the offensive rebound. There was a whistle. Yeah, that's what the foul will be called. It'll be Palmer with the foul. That will send Pulteney back to the line. That's the 8th team foul. And Jackson back at the line now. Yeah, so Jackson, boy, they need these. He puts it up, and no. Boy, Dougherty's so athletic, and Shepherdson will get the basket. 14 seconds, 13 seconds, and he'll put it up and get hit. Dougherty with the bucket all the way down. 29 points on the board, and 1 second, and we got a 29-14 game going into the fourth quarter in the semifinal action from the Grayson King Gym. Rutland Town with the lead. Well, down by 15 points. Pulteney has only scored 14 for the whole ballgame, so they're going to have to do something drastic here at the start of the fourth quarter, whether it's go all-out press. The miss by Dougherty, he'll get his own rebound. He'll wheel to the hole, and I think they call him for a travel. Hey, Dougherty, he's got the physical tools to be quite a force in basketball. He's just young right now. And there you go, Jackson down inside. Now they're going to put some pressure on Zazinski. There's the steal to the hole and got it. See if they press again. I'm surprised they didn't go to the press sooner. As Clark in a 29-18 game lead down to 11. And that ball was handed off to Zazinski, who's got the 4 personal fouls. He'll kick it out, and Hogenkamp, no, long shot, long rebound. Shepherdson had it and lost it. They'll go to the floor. Hogenkamp will have it in the paint. We'll go back to Cousins, off the glass. Hogenkamp, no, foul. Shots coming up for somebody. It's the 1-and-1. I'm looking for a 1-5 white. I don't. Oh, it's Shepherdson blue, he meant. Okay, so Shepherdson called for the foul. And so Dougherty at the line. This is the 9th foul. This is still the 1-and-1. He'll miss it. And he'll get the shot. Came all the way back to the free throw line. See how he bowled his way into that? That's, I mean, he's really, seriously, if he can just get down to controlled dribbling, I mean, he's got the tools to be a force. Tardif up, foul. That's going to stop the clock and send Tardif to the line. Now, it'll be interesting to see if he... Foul is on Dougherty. Okay, I was waiting to see. So Cousins will come out. Casarino will come and take his spot. Yeah, he didn't hit the rim. It's a violation. Will go over to Polteny, or to Rutland Town. Yeah, and see, they've got to, I was wondering, yeah, they've got to go to the press. Now, I don't have a 34 on my roster, so I'm not telling you who 34 is for Polteny. Casarino pulls up. No, ball tipped around. Jackson will watch it go out of bounds, and it'll be last touch by Jackson. Casarino will make his way down to the baseline, and Szynski with the catch. Will dribble through the double team, put it up, and I think he's going to have 2 shots coming up. That's going to be on Davenport, the foul, and that's going to be the 10th team foul, but regardless of that, that's a shooting foul anyways. He's in the act of shooting. And I'm just scanning over, and I don't have a 34 on my Polteny roster. Szynski can't get the second one. Jackson, boy, again, he had it, lost it. It was Dougherty that got in there with all those long arms and knocked the ball away. He'll set his feet up and drift. Oh, Dougherty with a huge second half. 33-18. So right when Polteny looked like they're putting together a little run, they've dropped behind now again by 15 points.
Hands up, hands up.
Shepherdson, plenty of time still. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. He'll take the long 3, miss it. Hogenkamp will get the rebound. He'll spin and bring it up himself. Hogenkamp on the run, no good. Try to use the glass on that straight-on layup, and the ball will be chased down in the corner by Szynski. He'll go up, and he got fouled on the arm. 2 shots coming up for Szynski. Cardiff called for the foul. They're going to bring Decker to the scores table. He'll be coming in for Polteny. Front rimmed by Szynski. And Decker will replace Tardif, number 44 for Polteny. So Dan Tardif will take a breather with 3:57 to go in the basketball game. And that'll be no good. Jackson, good job of getting to the ball, and ball ripped free by who else? Dougherty. He'll drop step inside and almost make the basket. Hogenkamp got it on the little bunny shot, a little layup, will get it. And the lead now at 35-18. It's getting dangerously close to calling it this one. Davenport, nope. It's a one and done as Casarino will get the rebound, bring it down the floor himself. Fades, fires, and no good. There's the rebound kept alive by Hogenkamp. He'll tip it out to Clark, and they'll recycle the offense to Szynski between circles. He'll duck it underneath the defender, hang in the air, and no good. Jackson with the rebound, and stolen away by Dougherty. Got a foul on Dougherty. Oh, no, and don't take it wrong when I tell you that Dougherty's just got to learn controlled dribble. I don't mean negative. My God, he's awesome. But sometimes you can go in a little bit faster than what you're ready to do. You just kind of got to reel it in a little bit, be a little more under control, and then it'll come, you know, a little more work on it, and you'll go faster, be in control. Because obviously you can watch him out there. He's got a radar system built into his head. I mean, he can find that basket and shoot at it and make it. He's got some awesome steps, some moves out there offensively. John Blanchard, 53, is going to be coming in for Polteny. And that'll be off the mark, and Casarino will get the rebound. He'll find Szynski. Looks like Szynski's 4 fouls won't come into play here. That's going to be blocked by Jackson. Comes down to Decker and then stolen back by Szynski. Blocking foul on Decker, and that'll be 2 shots for Szynski. Now Blanchard coming in for Jackson for Polteny. Yeah, 2 shots. It's 10 fouls now. Well, actually, they're over that, but. So Wyatt, Szynski. No, that'll rim out on him. That hoop just wouldn't cooperate with him. Second shot by Zazinski's up, and no. Decker with the rebound, protect the ball, will scoot it out there to Shepherdson. And the big difference, I mean, the first half ended with Rutland Town in the lead, but the press employed by Rutland Town in the second half really blew the game wide open. I mean, Polteny just didn't look like they expected it or practiced against it. They quite literally had a lot of their balls, as that was taken from the parking lot at CBS drugstore by Hogenkamp. Missed it. They had problems just when they threw the ball in bounds. It was taken away 4 times in a row. They'll go off from Palmer out of bounds, and the clock will stop with 2:19 to go. And so it's just 2:18 left before Rutland Town will make it to the finals. That's going to be brought down by Decker, and Shepherdson will come out, and I think Zazinski just fouled out. That's his 5th foul, so. Well, I have it unofficially as his 5th foul. Oh, they just went and checked and they said 4, okay. I don't know. I think if they go back and watch this, they missed one somewhere. Shepherdson will make it. Justin Maynard, number 20, coming in the ball game for Decker for Polteny. Early season action. Everybody's got a chance to work on things, get better. So, you know, Polteny, you made it to the semifinals, and today wasn't your day, but it's early in the season. You'll work on some kinks, and the whole thing about the season is just get better at each game. They fired the ball up to Palmer. It goes off from his hands, ends up in Hogenkamp, and he likes that 3 ball. That was way beyond the arc when he nailed it. That we go just a smidging below 2 minutes to go in the basketball game. Shepherdson will swing the ball over to Davenport. Davenport stripped on the drive through the paint. Ball will go on the floor. We'll have a jump ball. As Casarino will. That's twice now. He slammed the ball to the floor, and I can't believe neither of the officials or the coach has said something to him. That's really not setting a very good example of just ignoring it. That'll be off the mark. Palmer had it, lost it on the baseline. Zazinski will go out of bounds, and it'll become Rutland Town basketball. Cook was there defensively, number 2. Casarino came down to switch spots with Zazinski. Zazinski off the dribble. He's tough off the dribble. As you can see, he just went coast to coast, and way too easy. Way too easy. 40-19, and that'll go in play. Never left the court. And the pass will go over. Clark, 2-pointer. No. Rebound put up on all one motion by Zazinski. As we're below a minute now, and it's been a rough and tumble ball game, this one has. And Zazinski will just get the dribble alive, keep the clock moving. Hopefully there'll be no more fouls. Oh, spoke too soon. That now sends Zazinski to the line for 2 shots. That's the 11th team foul. You know, you're not supposed to keep counting after 10, but. We'll send Zazinski back to the line. A big, big second half. They have limited Polteny to just 8 points in the second half of play here. And they scored 24 themselves, so. Again, Rutland Town had the lead at the break, halftime break, but the press really was the tone setter here in the second half. Davenport looks, outlets the ball to Cook. Cook will swing it over to Davenport. He had that shot blocked by Casarino. He'll go down inside, and Palmer will be called for the foul as they get the ball to Blanchard. Big time block on the arc by Casarino. Ignites the crowd here. Five falls on Palmer, and they're going to bring in Kyle Casarino. So Kyle Casarino, number 11, coming into the ball game. Right there, he's the reigning free throw champion in the state of Vermont for his age group. Oh, he is an awesome player. You've got to get out and watch his act. He's a 4th grader playing up. Here's a missed shot. Oh, he's got his Paul Pierce long black socks on. He's got his Nikes on. He's ready for action. That's Casarino there defensively. And it'll be picked up by Blanchard. He'll put the shot up and no good. 22 seconds to go. And Szynski with the rebound. Hogenkamp on deck. He'll get up 5 on 4 right now. They'll kick it off and they'll be thrown out of bounds. He's looking for Casarino on that corner. Yeah, and I think Rutland down. Well, they're going to pull back now and pick up defensively at half court. Just 8 seconds, and Szynski will steal the basketball. Give it to Casarino and get the basket. What do you think about that? Let's feel like, I see Davenport just threw the ball. I mean, and I'm not criticizing this. You have to explain emotions of the game. But again, 42-19, Rutland Town with the win in this bracket, and they'll move on to the finals in the championship game.